When a lot of people think about Jack Harlow, the first thing that comes to mind is industry plant. His meteoric rise as a young white rapper seems suspiciously accelerated for some. But once you look closer at his career trajectory, while privileged, he has surely boosted his visibility. There's no denying the talent and work ethic that got him there. Let's clear the air first. Jack is a white guy from Kentucky flourishing in a historically black art form. He undoubtedly benefits from the genre's long-standing racial dynamics, but he also has a skill set and a magnetic charisma that struck a genuine chord with fans across ethnicities. In just 3 short years, Jack scored 2 #1 Billboard hits, dropped 2 platinum-selling albums, collaborated with megastar Eminem to be more specific, and sold out a nationwide arena tour. Those accomplishments take both ability and strategy. Rewind to high school. A young Jack was already displaying the creative vision that would fuel his eventual stardom. Too broke to professionally record, he rapped witty verses about normal teen topics over beats he downloaded off YouTube in a cheap Guitar Hero mic. The hilarious contrast showed early promise that was entirely self-driven. Long before labels and big monies got involved, Jack Harlow was thoughtful in cultivating a distinct regional brand and online presence from the ground up. Back in high school, he leveraged social channels creatively to spread his music and amplify his name locally. At just 12, Jack was already making waves in his local scene. He hustled by selling CDs of his tracks door to door, sharing stages with bigger names in Louisville and throwing release parties at popular spots. This consistent hustle earned him regional buzz and credibility organically at a ground level. Things took off big when tracks like What's Poppin' blew up on TikTok in 2019. Thanks to the tracks Contagious, Vibe, and Jack's playful style, the platform algorithm lifted him to mainstream visibility literally overnight. His debut album would land him in the Billboard Top 5 just months later. While privilege opened doors in rap, standout skills and work ethic keeps them open. Corporations views creators primarily throughout the lens of profit potential rather than social impact. That's just how it is. That's just how it always will be. Flash forward to 2022 of last year, where this now 24-year-old phenom has 2 #1 hits and a brand new album debuting at #3 despite no features and over 1 billion streams annually. Oh yeah, and he just led his first arena tour completely on his own with no opener. For an artist merely 2 years into this game, Jack's success markers are massive, privilege or not. And it's precisely that success and likability, like brands as KFC, Doritos, and New Balance, want to tap into it lately. Companies courting Gen Z credibility oozes the quirky confidence today's youth responds to. In KFC's case, they actually approached Jack to curate his dream-filling meal featuring his Kentucky childhood favorites. Playing up his Southern roots only amplifies the campaign's perceived authenticity of his homegrown hero roots, making him pay homage to where he's from. A feel-good narrative built entirely around Jack's real identity and vibe. Meanwhile, this year Doritos teamed up with legends Missy Elliott and Elton John specifically to feature Jack as rap's next big thing in the Super Bowl spotlight. Placing him among certain icons symbolically shines him in a different light in a lighthearted way. While strategically, these partnerships organically align with who Jack is versus companies simply slapping a famous name onto random products. At the end of the day, Jack Harlow's privilege as a white artist undoubtedly opened industry pipelines, but to dismiss his sheer skill and determination as an entertainer erases much of what it takes to reach his soaring level of success so rapidly. And based on touring numbers and streaming stats, a diversity of listeners connect with his music beyond just surface optics. When examining dynamics around race and opportunity, especially in rap, maintaining a nuanced perspective remains crucial. Far from absolving systematic advantages, it's still important to distinguish roadblocks from individual work ethic too. If we write off every rapper lacking surface struggle as products of privilege, that unfairly discredits artists born outside from it. It assumes zero self-motivation contributed, undermining their hustle and skill sets. Not everyone fits conveniently into privileged industry plant or authentic come-up categories either. At just 25 years old, with even icons like Diddy calling him rap's next torchbearer, Jack Harlow shows zero signs of slowing momentum. Does privilege impact visibility? No doubt, but reducing his unrelenting drive solely to connections undermines his brand and credibility. For aspiring creators or people that would like to brand for a specific product or service, Jack's exponential rise actually contains encouraging lessons. How leveraging regional notoriety first organically birthed loyal hometown fans. The value of cultivating a distinct image and work ethic early on, seeking genuine mentorship opportunities from those further ahead. Jack's trajectory shows just how far consistent effort aimed in the right direction can propel raw talent. Even from an unexpected place like the heart of a house farm in the country, his non-stop grind continues manifesting bigger blessings. That's right, there is the classic American dream. At the end of the day, from my view, corporations views creators primarily throughout the lens of profit potential rather than social impact. That's just how it is, that's just how it always will be. For brands like KFC and Doritos, Jack Harlow simply represents an opportunity to just drive sales amongst younger demographics. They likely cared little whether he's the right face for Gen Z in a deeper sense when inking those type of deals. Their key calculations is centered on his mass appeal, translating to bigger, better expansions, and that's the bottom line. And Jack does embody a certain accessible charm and quirkiness that mainstream America connects with these days. His approachable underdog persona provides a safe entry point for suburban crowds otherwise outsiders to hip-hop culture. Knowing his witty, relatable lyrics and laid-back flow contrasted the typical hard personas prevalent in rap. Jack smartly embraced a sort of class clown image at school. When I say school, I mean rap. To organically increase reach and control over his distribution channels early on. The early branding stages Jack deployed demonstrated incredible hustle and visions years before the national spotlight even came to him. He understood the makings of cultural traction. The genuine groundwork enabled his artistry to expand exponentially once the algorithm picked it up. Staying true to his hometown, Jack recently donated over $250,000 along with KFC to the tornado relief funds in Kentucky. He also founded a charity to support communities in Louisville through reinvestment and upliftment. Jack keeps one hand where he came from while aiming to lift the voices too often unheard. Alright. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Jack Harlow's marketing crazy rise, give it a like and share with your friends. Leave a comment letting me know what other new artist brand building strategies you want us to explore next. Thanks for watching, y'all. This is Nuance Studios. Appreciate y'all. Till next time, I'm out.